Good afternoon. I am Colonel Billy Wilson, the commander of basic military training. I'm glad we had this opportunity to have a discussion. So, why are you here? I will tell you that you are here to train both your body and your mind.
Be better every day. Be better.
You are here to train your body and your mind. Not one or the other, both. I often ask new recruits, why the Air Force? And I often get, well, I want to be part of an institution. I want to be part of something that is larger than myself.
Remember why you are here. Remember those people that came before you. Everything that you do needs to come with a passion and a vigor that is unmatched.
There will be stress. It will be stressful. And I will tell you that it is stressful by design. So the question remains, when you start feeling stressed out, what are you going to do? Are you going to react or are you going to respond? I expect you to respond to the demands that are being placed upon you, pushing you out of your comfort zone, forcing you to grow, because that's why you're here. You're here to be transformed from what you were to what you need to be, to what your nation needs you to be. Each and every one of you will earn your place here. This will not be given to you. And as you earn your place here and head toward graduation day, having earned it, you will have a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. And it will be meaningful to you. And as you depart this place, you will be proud of what you've accomplished.
At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Cancel Carlo.
Would you please join me in a moment of prayer and reflection? Divine Spirit, we lift up these newly forged airmen, standing on the threshold of their journey. They have endured challenge and transformation, and today marks not an end, but a beginning, a commitment to service, integrity, and excellence. Strengthen them this day for the road ahead. May courage be their guide, wisdom their companion, and honor their foundation, as they step forward to defend freedom with unwavering resolve. We offer our heartfelt thanks for the family, friends, and loved ones who have stood beside them. Through letters of encouragement and prayers whispered in quiet moments, they have been the unseen strength that carried these airmen through each trial. Bless them abundantly for their sacrifices, their steadfast love, and their enduring pride in their airmen that they hold dear. We lift up the military training instructors, the mentors who have shaped and sharpened these warriors. With discipline and dedication, they have poured themselves into building up the next generation of airmen. May they find fulfillment in their calling, knowing that their guidance has forged leaders ready to serve with integrity and valor. Bless their efforts, renew their strength, and remind them of the profound impact of their mission. Divine Spirit, may these airmen always hold up the highest ideals that come with wearing this uniform, never wavering in their duty to protect, defend, and inspire. May your presence go before them. May your wisdom guide them. May your peace sustain them. And may their wings never falter in the pursuit of freedom. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. Good morning. On behalf of the 37th Training Wing, we would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony, the Commander, 737th Training Group, Colonel Billy Wilson, Jr., accompanied by his wife, Liza. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 737th Training Group, Chief Master Sergeant Whitfield Jack. The reviewing official, the Commander, 22nd Air Force, Major General Melissa Coburn. The Command Chief, 22nd Air Force, Chief Master Sergeant Brian Jensensius, accompanied by his wife, Vanessa. Also in attendance with us today, the Commander, 37th Training Wing, Colonel Will Cooper, accompanied by his wife, Beth. Rear Admiral Helena Mishu, United States Navy, retired. The Commodore, Navy Reserve Legion Readiness and Mobilization Command, Everett, Captain Christopher Pepple. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 737th Training Group is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to today's ceremony, we would like to recognize our newest military training instructors. These instructors have undergone a rigorous 5-month training pathway comprised of formal academic classes and task qualification requirements. They have earned the distinct honor of donning the dark blue campaign hat.
Detail, halt!
From the 324th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Michael Alexander Brazier. From the 320th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Aaron Jones. From the 320th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Gabriela Ruiz. From the 326th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Andrew Gutierrez. At this time, we ask all military training instructors, past and present, to stand in a sign of unity as our newest instructors recite the MTI Pledge. The military training instructor hat that I wear
is a symbol of honor, professionalism, integrity, service, and excellence in all I do. My job is one of the most important to the Air Force, and I will spare no effort to properly prepare men and women for military service. I am dedicated to the principles of fairness, firmness, and honesty. I strive for perfection and reject mediocrity, both in my own personal behavior and in the performance of those I lead. I am an Air Force military training instructor, and above all, I am an American Airman.
And hard! Prepare! Arms! Post! March!
The dark blue campaign hat these instructors received today has been the symbol of the MTI Corps since 1974. These instructors will carry on the traditions and the esprit de corps of the United States Air Force as they pass on their knowledge to the newest generation of airmen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Colonel Wilson and Chief Master Sergeant Jack will make a special awards presentation.
Detail! Halt!
All Master Military Training Instructors, past and present, please stand as a sign of unity. (737th Training Group), United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject: Master Military Training Instructor. A Master Military Training Instructor is one who is a total professional in all phases of basic training, is the top 10% of the instructor force, is a leader among other instructors, exhibits only the highest characteristics of ethics, morality, and integrity, fully supports the mission, traditions, and esprit de corps of Air Force basic military training, is the best of the best. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. These instructors who stand before you today have been awarded the title Master Military Training Instructor in recognition of their superior performance. From the 320th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Michael Ayers. From the 321st Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Tavis Bell. 321st Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Haley Masculine. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Maria Rodriguez. From the 324th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Ryan Harris. From the 326th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Tyler Dool. From the 737th Training Support Squadron, Technical Sergeant Amanda Dorr. From the 737th Training Group, Technical Sergeant Rafael Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, the military training instructors standing before you are now among the best of the best.
Present arms. Order arms. Post. March.
Our commander of troops is Senior Master Sergeant Anthony Morell. Major General Melissa Coburn will review today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Sir, the parade is formed. Take your post. Keep your squadron. Order on. Present or accounted for, sir! East Squadron all present or accounted for, sir! Sir, all present or accounted for! Publish the order! Attention to orders! Detail for today! Non-commissioned officer of the day! As Sergeant Bob, by order of Colonel Wilson, officer.
Over the last 7.5 weeks, the men and women before you have transformed civilians into motivated, disciplined warriors with a foundation rooted in the Department of the Air Force's one team, one fight mantra. Once they leave basic military training, they will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of 123 specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of 84 installations around the globe or work directly with our sister services. As they move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the armed forces. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and mission ready. These graduates are the future of our national defense and will pave the way for the generations that will follow. 737th Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject, Honor Flight. The Honor Flight streamer is awarded to the 326th Training Squadron, Flight 365, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 24 March 2025 to 9 May 2025. Signed, Billy Wilson Jr., Colonel, United States Air Force. The honor flight was led by Technical Sergeant Luis Villarreal, Technical Sergeant Winfred McAllister, and Staff Sergeant Andrew Gutierrez. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the United States Armed Forces. The graduates before you have reached a milestone in their military journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of musical honors. Thank you. Please be seated.
Now, I present the command.
March the command and review.
Staff, order, march. Staff, change post, march. Need your squadron, order arms. Post. Order. Order. Post. Order. Order. Post. Cut. Pause. And review. Home side. Right side. Home right.
The graduates passing in review today represent a portion of 42,000 men and women who will complete basic military training this year. The 737th Training Group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the world's greatest air force. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Armed Forces. As our graduates turn left onto the prom run to pass in review, they will march over the enlisted heroes walk. The men and women recognized on the pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Armed Forces during conflicts across the globe. Their decorations include 9 Medals of Honor, 23 Air Force Crosses, and 162 Silver Stars, awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all service members to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. We would like to direct your attention to our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. As a reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Military members and veterans not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow our guests the opportunity to view the flights as they pass in review. Now passing in review, the Commander of Troops, Senior Master Sergeant Anthony Morrell, Commandant Military Training Instructor School, hometown, Phoenix, Arizona. The Drum and Bugle Corps, Flights 357 and 358, led by Master Sergeant Jamie Briggs, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Glendale, Arizona. Training Support Squadron, Main Squadron Staff, led by Technical Sergeant Paul Gendry, Master Military Training Instructor, hometown, Kingsford, Michigan. From the 324th Training Squadron, Flight 362, led by Technical Sergeant Jocelyn Vasquez, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Milagro, Ecuador. Flight 363, led by Technical Sergeant Danielle Otto, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown, St. Louis, Missouri. Drill Excellence Flight, Flight 364, led by Technical Sergeant Michael Alexander Frazier, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Meridian, Connecticut. From the 321st Training Squadron, Flight 355, led by Master Sergeant Ryan Stinnett, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Fort Worth, Texas. Flight 356, led by Technical Sergeant Kiana Johnson, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Allentown, Pennsylvania. From the 320th Training Squadron, Pacer Forge Excellence Flight, Flight 353, led by Staff Sergeant Aaron Jones, military training instructor, hometown, St. Louis, Missouri. Flight 354, led by Staff Sergeant Gabriella Ruiz, military training instructor, hometown, Rockford, Illinois. From the 324th Training Squadron, the Color Guard, led by Technical Sergeant Cesar Silva, military training instructor trainer, hometown, Los Angeles, California. From the 322nd Training Squadron, ET Excellence Flight, the Flag Mast, flights 359 and 360, led by Staff Sergeant Keenan Adderley, military training instructor, hometown, Linden, Texas. From the 737th Training Support Squadron, B Squadron Staff, led by Staff Sergeant Adam Parrish, Master Military Training Instructor, hometown, Zachary, Louisiana. Storm Excellence Flight, Flight 361, led by Technical Sergeant Gabriela Garcia Castaneda, military training instructor trainer, hometown, Waukegan, Illinois. From the 331st Training Squadron, Flight 367, led by Staff Sergeant Garrett Thompson, military training instructor, hometown, Mesa, Arizona. Flight 368, led by Technical Sergeant Jamie Chandler, Master Military Training Instructor, hometown, El Paso, Texas. Academic Excellence Flight, Flight 369, led by Technical Sergeant Kirsten Mahler, military training instructor trainer, hometown, Brazil, Indiana. From the 326th Training Squadron, the Honor Flight, Flight 365, led by Staff Sergeant Andrew Gutierrez, military training instructor, hometown, San Antonio, Texas. Flight 366, led by Staff Sergeant Jeffrey Hill, military training instructor, hometown, Savannah, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you. You may be seated. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the Airmen from 321st Training Squadron, performing under the direction of Technical Sergeant Matthew Zettelmoyer. Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown, Augusta, Georgia. These individuals have been hand-selected to perform for today's ceremony. In addition to completing all basic training syllabus and training requirements, Drum and Bugle Corps members commit additional training hours for practice throughout their weeks of training. Their extra efforts demonstrate commitment and teamwork. With each Drum and Bugle Corps performance, they honor the long-standing tradition of live music at formal military ceremonies. Take a moment to congratulate all of our honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all graduates in their class. The exceptional integrity, service before self, and excellence, combined with character, commitment, connectivity, and courage they display throughout basic military training, earned them this outstanding distinction. flights march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to reflect on our establishment. The United States Air Force was born with the passage of the National Security Act on September 18, 1947. Since then, anytime and anywhere America and its allies have needed air power, airmen have answered the call. Today, with a legacy of excellence and a spirit of courage, we work to develop mission-ready airmen. With the support of the American people, our airmen are ready to meet these challenges by following the example of those who came before us. In short, by innovating, accelerating, and thriving as we move into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Major General Melissa Coburn will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Well, good morning. And welcome. What an honor to look out into this audience and see all of the families joining us today. 7.5 weeks ago, you entrusted us with our nation's most valuable treasure, your loved ones. Your support has pushed these airmen to successfully complete basic military training and join the world's greatest Air Force. I want to take the opportunity to say thank you for your support and encouragement, but more importantly, thank you for your trust. It is my great honor to introduce the 785 Airmen as our nation's newest military members. Look around. Look at the men and women standing beside you. Just weeks ago, you were individuals arriving with different backgrounds, experiences, and expectations. You came from different cities and states, different families, and all walks of life. Some of you came straight from high school, eager to embark on a new adventure. Others left behind established careers, families, and comfortable lives, driven by a deep sense of patriotism and a desire to serve something larger than themselves. Each of you brought unique strengths, talents, and perspectives, and today you stand as one. Airmen, members of the finest fighting force this world has ever known. You've earned that title, not through privilege or entitlement, but through sheer grit, determination, and unwavering commitment. You faced challenges that have tested you beyond your limits, pushing you beyond what you thought was possible. You've learned to overcome adversity, to push through pain and exhaustion, and to rely on each other for support and encouragement. Basic military training isn't easy. It's designed to be tough, to forge you into the warriors that our nation needs. You've been pushed to your limits, physically and mentally. You've endured sleepless nights, early mornings, demanding physical training, and rigorous academic study. You've been tested in the classroom, on the drill pad, and in the field. You've learned discipline, the bedrock of military life. You've learned teamwork, the power of working together towards a common goal. And you've learned the core values: integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. That defines us as airmen. You've been forged in the crucible of shared hardship, and you've emerged stronger, more resilient, and ready to serve. You've learned the basics of airmanship, from drill and ceremony the outward symbols of military discipline and precision. Marksmanship, the ability to defend yourselves and your comrades. You've learned combat life-saving skills, the skills that could mean the difference between life and death on the battlefield. But more importantly, you've learned the meaning of duty, honor, and selfless service. You've learned to put the needs of your team, your unit, and your country above your own. That's the essence of being a warrior, the essence of being an airman. It's about putting the mission first, always. The world you are entering is complex and challenging. The threats we face are constantly evolving, requiring us to be adaptable, innovative, and constantly learning. We live in an era of rapid technological advancement, and the battle space of the future will demand new skills and new way of thinking. But I have no doubt that you are prepared. You are the future of our military, the future of our Air Force, and I am incredibly proud of each and every one of you. To the families and friends here today, thank you for your unwavering support. Your love and encouragement have been instrumental in these graduates' success. Know that we are deeply grateful for the sacrifices you have made, and we are committed to the continued growth and development of your loved ones. Graduates, this is just the beginning of your journey. Embrace the challenges ahead, continue to learn and grow, and never stop striving for excellence, and never forget the values you've had instilled here. Your country is counting on you. Congratulations. I have just one question for you. Are you now prepared to join the ranks of the world's greatest Air Force? I think they're ready.
Please stand as Major General Melissa Coburn will now administer the oath of enlistment. Instructors, place your flights at attention.
Now raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. And the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God.
Thank you, Major General Melissa Coburn. Please remain standing while all graduating airmen recite the Airman's Creed and for the departure of the official party. I am an American Airman.
I am a warrior. I answer my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, running for freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its section and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, leader, warrior. I'm a family bear behind.
reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute as the U.S. flags pass. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all our guests the opportunity to view the flags.